All right, we're sitting here at let's see, 219, and GME is back up. Hit $200 and is faded back now to a low of 136 and is at 141 now. So I'm gonna see if I can make a couple $100 off this right now. This is really quite crazy. It seems like out of nowhere, um, almost. What's the date today? Is there news? It says yesterday the CFO resigned. I don't know. Maybe there is a clear catalyst right now, but right now I'm just gonna try and lock in and take some trades on it. We do have to be careful because after market right now, there's no halts, so it can like just drop 20 points a share or something, and we can't really do anything about it. But okay, it's at 137 right now. I'm gonna try and buy this dip. Oh no, is it gonna flush lower? Yeah, it's flushing lower. I'm not gonna buy it now. Flushing, flushing, flushing. Yeah, so it's flushing right now. I'm gonna see if I can get a dip. Flushing 132. Now it's in the 131s. Okay, I bought the dip right there. I'm in at 131.8. Okay, up $400. Okay, $400 on 100 shares. Here, I'm just gonna trade this on this screen so you guys can see. So just now, man, my heart's beating. So we got at 131.8, 135.03. So we're up $400 on the day now. All right, let's wait for the next dip. So the low there was 131.28, so we can buy another dip off that level. Right now I want to be careful buying into momentum like this because we're going to see huge flushes. Because right now you can see the chart. We are on the backside of the move. So it's just going to be waiting for flushes and buying dips, waiting for flushes to buy dips. Now it could make a reversal. And if it starts to trend up like hard, then we can start trading momentum, buying breakouts and stuff. But when it's trending down like this or on the backside of the move, I don't want to be buying into the breakouts because when they fail, because we're on the backside of the move, remember, it's trending down. You don't want to be buying breakouts, fighting the trend, like going for a trend up that's not there because it's fading right now. But it's so volatile that even though it's on the backside of the move, when it makes a 10 point drop down, I can still make money on that dip as I just did now. I'm at $400 in the day. Man, this is exciting news, guys. Momentum is back. Momentum is back, baby. Woo! Ah. All right, now it's not important not to get too carried away right now and make sure that I don't have a huge loss also, because that's also very possible, with something as volatile as this. But all right, let's see. All right, we're flushing again. I have to be careful with my hotkeys not to buy 1,000 shares on accident. All right, let's map here on the 5-minute. 128, that would be resistance. So basically, if there's a dip to 130, I think I'll buy it again. Yeah, and I think we're just gonna stick with 100 shares right now, 100 shares, because every every dollar is $100, which is comfortable for me right now. I'm up $400 because if I start going with 250, 500 shares, if it dips, $5, that's $1,250, like $1,250, right? You can check my math, but. Normally, because the way my capture card works, I can only record my external monitor, and this is what's on my laptop screen that I trade off of. But I'm just going to keep this on the external monitor, and we can just go off of this so that you guys see everything. Wow, this is just amazing. Too bad I wasn't really watching today. I have midterms this week, but I think my studying will have to wait a little bit. All right, so how's it shaping up on the 1-minute, 5-minute? So we can see as we started to come into resistance here on the 5-minute chart, it got bought up very nicely, and that's that trade I just took. I sold it at 135 just to get out because even though it did go up to like 138, almost 139, but on GME like this, I just want to take quick trades, because we can have a huge flush downwards, So you just really want to limit your exposure to the stock, Like I just want to be in and out, in and out, in and out to make a couple points a share. Yeah, a couple points a share. So you can see here it's forming a nice W, and it's reaching the top of that will be at 159. So we'll probably see a big flush off that level. Or not. GME can be kind of irrational, but that's just normally what I'd kind of expect. Yeah, we're already kind of pulling back. I wonder if we'll hit that or not. Maybe take a dip if it gives a big flush. But for now, just watching. It's pretty overextended. It went from 132 to 158. I would feel uncomfortable getting in after that many green candles, unless it's after a big flush. I feel a little pathetic that I only made $300 off this, and after it just went from 131 to 160. But I am green, and you can easily become red if you get caught in one of these big flushes. So we're flushing here a little bit. 155, it'll probably bounce off that. Maybe not though, because it is so overextended. New candle. Wow, what's going on there? Oop. Jesus. Okay, I bought the dip there at 149.28. See if we can get a dip. It's going against me a dollar share. Come on. My heart's beating just out of my chest. Come on. It'll dip. It'll dip. There. So I made 150 off of that. That was a little bit uncomfortable after it broke down a little bit past that 148. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way up to 153 or something, but just because it broke past me there and I was like wrong for a sec, a little bit, I just wanted to take profit. So I got in at 149.28. So on this candle, I was in where? At 149.28. Yep. And then it flushed down to 147-ish. So that made me feel a little uncomfortable. So then back up on this candle at 150.73, I sold just a little bit off the top. And yeah, as we can see, it's flushing back down here. So that probably was the right move to sell, because it is so overextended. I guess another dip level would be if we map out our resistance at, yeah, a little under 145. But yeah, 553. I don't know how much I want to push my luck, because I've just had 2 green trades, right? So if we're just going through probabilities, every time I have a green trade, my chances of having a red trade are going up. And that one was just a little dicey. So, I mean, I could call it a day there, but I probably also could get 1 or 2 more trades. But also, see, the later we go into after hours, we can see here on the volume profile, on the 1 and 5 minute, it's descending. And see here on the move up, it was all green, right? But here, very few green 5-minute candles, it's mostly red, so it means we're selling off kind of, and volume is declining, which is the opposite of momentum. We don't want that. We want ascending volume, and it's mostly like, you know, the bulls buying, but right now it's kind of leaning towards being more bearish. So I'm debating whether I want to take another trade on this, really. You know what? I'm going to take my $550. I'm going to go study for my midterms that I have tomorrow. And GME will be here in the morning. And, you know, during market open time, hopefully it can be a lot stronger and have more momentum. Because that last trade was a little sketchy, and I need to study for my midterms. It'll be here tomorrow. Because the later we go into after hours, I feel like the more dicey it's probably going to get. So I'm going to shut it off here. We're at $550 on GME. I'll be back in the morning to trade it. If you like watching people trade GME, watching them almost make or lose $100, $1,000. Hell, warrior trading, and you made like 400,000 on GME, but I'm green on it, which is good. Green is good, as Ross would say. And yeah, I'm probably tomorrow I'm gonna wake up a little earlier, probably, because this might make a big move pre-market when the volume starts to pour in. So I'll probably wake up around I don't really know, like 4:30 a.m. maybe. I have math test at 9:30. Yeah, I'll probably wake up at 4:30ish and then start recording at 5. If you like this, subscribe to my channel. I trade actively every weekday, and I just bought this recording equipment stuff to just add something to do when I trade and share it with you guys. I know when I'm trying to learn to trade, I'm by no means, you know, a master trader, so I'm still learning. I like to watch people live trade and see what they do to make money and what works for them. I mean, it's kind of the closest you can get to trading yourself, you know. So if you don't have an account yet or something, the best thing I think you can do is watch people live trade. So if you like it, subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow.